Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be. Today I'm coming from Costambar, Dominican Republic. I'm at the Seahorse Condos. My brother Jack has blessed me with a hat, and this is one of the highest points in Costambar. It looks out over the port where there's a cruise ship just pulled in, and on that cruise ship it is an opportunity for resources coming into Puerto Plata so far as tourism. That ship is going to account for at least $150,000 being put into the economy in a short amount of time. Now, what we'll do is give a slow 360 view. This shows you most of Costambar. Costambar is not that big, but we would do a slow 360 view. There's a lot of development going on. Costambar is beautiful. And what we'll show you is the beauty of it. It is just mountains. It seems like we're sitting in the valley, but it's just amazing. I've met some of the nicest people in the world here. Some of the most free-lovingest peoples in the world. And it's just like, man, if you get a chance, come to Costambar. I have friends here that can help you get here and really help you have an experience. Most of the time when I traveled somewhere, I depended on complete strangers to help me. And often what I did was I prayed to God to make a way when there was no way. And every single time, God made a way when there was no way. Well, it wasn't that I didn't know there was a way that was going to be made, but you know what? Everyone doesn't have the faith that I've had. And what it is God has been preparing me for a long time to go on journeys. You don't start off with big ones, you start off with little ones. And God blessed me with having a lot of little wins that I combined together for greater wins. And the more greater the wins became, and the more I talked about God, the more doors God opened up to even bigger ones. And, I always tell people, it wasn't until I faced my fears, because my fears often were of the unknown. And I asked God to take away that fear, because I want to live a life where it's amazing. I want to live a life where it's phenomenal. I want to live a life that may be hopeful to others. They're on the path and like, you know what? If Chris could do it, then I can do it. And that's all, because I say, man, we're supposed to be out here encouraging others to step out on faith. And one way is to share our testimonies about being scared at times. It wasn't that I was petrified. But of course, when you go on a new journey, you may have some fears, but I don't let those fears debilitate me. Because I know by being a believer, God is going to make sure that the doors open, that the friendships come, and that I accomplish my goal. Because as a believer, He is going to make sure that I accomplish my goal. Now, this is just a call to anyone who says, you know what, I don't know. Well, you know what? You never know until you step out on faith. And God has allowed me to step out on faith, and I've been rewarded. Bring God into your life, and you'll find there is a whole nother level of success, a whole nother level of blessings, and a whole nother level of favor that you receive. All right. Coming from Costambar, Dominican Republic, staying at the Seahorse Condos in Costambar. This is for you, Brother Jack. Thank you for the friendship. Thank you for the kindness. God bless.